Hello guys, I'm Chris and I'm here to present you a new mask from Immortal mask, Grimrott. This mask will be for my project in Middle-earth, for an orc of course, and this will match also the mask I already have from Madhouse FX, which is a latex mask. So this Grimrott, this mask came with several options. There is the grey color there for the skin, and the other option was the sparse punched air around the head. See? It's the first time I ordered something with a punched air from Immortal, and when you look at it, it's not bad at all. It looks very fine. I really love that look. All the details there with the little air here. It's a great detail. I won't say it's priceless because it actually have a price right on the website. I didn't want it to have an orc looking like a bald guy, like your uncle or cousin, which is just which just removed all of his hair. I wanted to look it more like you see that old aunt that you have that have freaking healthy habits of living like an hermit? Yeah, like that. The hair are not that long, but they are longer than the neck there. It's cut right here because it's what is regarded as an half mask in the Immortal website. So the half mask are just there, stopped at the neck, when the full mask are coming over the neck to the chest and a bit on the back as well. I didn't want it to have something which could be green or something like that. You would perhaps imagine that because of the look I would have wanted something like a goblin perhaps, but as I do remember that Tolkien described the orc more like burned by the sun and having a bad complexion, I preferred to go for something like that. They could have perhaps some skin looking like this. That's an idea, that's an option. And that it's an half mask. It's much easier to put on your head than a full mask with a large part over the shoulders and the chest. But even if it's easier, I would recommend to have something like that, some mesh here around your head when you have long hair like I have. I would recommend you to do that. And by the way, it didn't came right here on a head. It's a head that I bought online, and I've cut it in order to shorten it. And that was simply in order to help me to store it in a better way. It came in a box like that. The mask was just folded in a plastic bag that I keep in order to store it in a better way, and I'll also keep all the plastic bubbles coming around it in order to keep it safe as well. Okay, now the mask is out of the head. Well, the head is out of the mask. Look like this. In order to put it on your head, just slide your two hands in it, stretch the mask, remove the air from the way in order to avoid to remove them from the mask. One of the things I can notice is that there is no holes there in order to let you breathe. There is no holes at all. I have, of course, an opening in the mouth there. And also you have openings, of course, for the eye in order to see. It's not bad, it's not bad. It's, yeah. It's easy to see with that mask. I have not a lot of problem. I see a bit my eyebrow there. But otherwise, well, no, it's very comfy. Very kind of comfortable to have it there on your head. It moves quite well. You can see. I like the look of the air there. And that will add some nice detail on my oak, as there will be there, give a bit of depth to the character, and this will help to make it more believable, I hope. Ah, yeah, quite handsome, quite handsome. So, well, I hope you will listen me well, because, I think there will be no problem for me to hear anything around, because of the hole there in the ear. You have holes there for your ear. Could be perhaps fun to also punch some air there around the ear hole in order to hide it a bit, and also to make it look once again more believable. And perhaps I'll think about that. In order to breathe, you have to do this all with your mouth. Well, you can with your nose, but well, as there is no holes around the nose there, well, I hope you don't have to do some cardio in this, because that would be perhaps a pain in the, well, mask. Mostly then breathing with your mouth there. Once more, for masks like this, the best option is that when you have no long hair, of course, and when you have no beard. Well, I have both. I know that because when I removed my beard, it was better to fit on my face, and also I saw that it was more comfortable when I didn't add the air there pulled by the mask. It's much easier when you don't have your hair pulled by this kind of mask. And in order to remove it, just like that. The worst part is probably this around your hair. Funny to see the ear moving around like that. And one big difference when you have a latex mask and when you have a silicone mask is the weight. This oak there will be for my Middle-earth project, and it weighs absolutely nothing. Nothing at all. It's really light. And The Grimrott, on the contrary, is much heavier. And it's on the head that makes the difference there, because I use the same head there. I haven't cut that one there, but it's through the silicone there, and the thickness that you have there on different places there, and that creates that weight. It's quite thick, and that helps to also let's say give it depth, in order to, when it's stuck on your face, there is like here the different parts coming up and still following there your face, and it's moving around a bit like a prosthetic, but not quite as well as a prosthetic. And it also helps to make it durable, because there is some thickness there, and the thickness there also helps it to endure when you put it on your head and when you remove it after. So I'm not disappointed with this mask. It will be a good addition to my Middle-earth project, and when I'll be able to shoot something with this mask, with other costumes, with other characters, it will create a good set, and something that will be able to give you the Middle-earth feel, I guess. It will come along with other bad guys like Aradrim, facing Gondorian, facing perhaps Rohirrim, and perhaps the Rangers. Well, we'll see. But I have first to finish a costume for an orc at least. Well, I really love the sculpt, the details there on the skin, the color as well, and I love the feel of the silicone. I love also this there, the little detail in the paint job. Everything there is very great, and the punched air also gives some details to the character, and I'm not disappointed. It's something that will quite fit my project in Middle-earth. I didn't choose the color there for the skin, the complexion, and also the sparse hair in order to give a Gollum feel. No, it was not for that. It was just to give that common feel that it's a sick creature. Yes, it could be seen something common with Gollum, but not in order to remind you of Gollum at all. So with everything here, the skin color plus the bad hair here, it will be a nice character, in a nice orc in Middle-earth, and I do believe it would fit quite well the universe. That was my review for the Grimrott mask from Immortal mask. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something about this kind of mask, and they could be used for shootings, they could be used for fan films, for LARP, perhaps even for Halloween. You see, depend on your project. And if you want to know more about my different work concerning Middle-earth, the civilization, the armor, the costumes and everything, just check out on the channel. There is plenty already, and there is also a lot will come in the future, as I do expect also to enhance my gear and everything, and to share this with you. Perhaps in the future I'll be able to create a fan film in Middle-earth like I did in the World of Warcraft, and if you want to check that fan film in World of Warcraft, once again it's on the channel, it's War on Lordaeron. In order to keep in touch about Middle-earth, fan films, props making, armors, stuff, it's simple. Just follow me on social media. It could be Facebook, could be Instagram, could be DeviantArt. You pick, you choose. And until next time, guys, I wish you a great day. See you.